Okay, so one more video on box and whisker plots. So all these videos are just about reading box and whisker plots. So tomorrow we're going to talk about actually making our own box and whisker plots. So let's read this activity here. So it says, work with a partner. We're not going to do that. We're just going to work over YouTube. It says Collier and Hendry are neighboring counties in Florida. We can see the green over here is Collier County. The blue county is Hendry County. However, their age distributions are quite different. The box and whisker plots show the age distributions of the two counties. Describe the differences in the populations. Collier County has fewer people per household than Hendry County. Which county is represented by which box and whisker plot? And how did you make your decision? So this one's kind of trying to interpret the data and come up with an answer. So let's look at it. It says Collier County, which is the green county, has fewer people per household. So what do you think that means if they have fewer people in each house? Well, I can tell you what it means. It means that there's less kids. Think about it. A household with only, maybe older adults wouldn't have kids in the household. So that would be why there'd be fewer people per household. Think of your households. Many of your households have 3, 4, 5, even 6 people. Whereas, your grandparents' household probably only has 2 people, or maybe even just one. So Collier County is going to have fewer people per household, probably because it has an older population. And then if we also look, Collier County is the green county. We look at that, it's on the Gulf of Mexico here. It's on the water. And if you know anything about Florida, many of the communities that are on the ocean, on the east coast of Florida, in the Atlantic Ocean, and the west coast on the Gulf of Mexico, they have a large senior citizen population. So it would make sense that Collier County has the older population, whereas Hendry County, which is more in the middle of Florida here, would have a younger population because they have more people per household, which means they have more kids, which would mean their population would have a lower age. So let's look here. Which one of these do we think represents Collier County, which is the county that we agreed has an older population? So we know it's this green county here on the water. Which one of these box and whisker plots do we think represents that? The top one or the bottom one? Well, I think we would agree it's the top one because we can look. The top one's got a median age of 44, upper quartile of 64. So they're saying 25% of their population is older than the age of 64. Whereas we look down at the bottom one here, it has a median of 29 and an upper quartile of 43. So 25% of the population is above 43 in age. So clearly we can look at this top one and see this is an older demographic of people. So this one probably represents Collier County. All right, that was example 3. You've got some practice problems. You can do those, please, and check them with the answer key.